Dear students, very warm greetings of the day. Hope you all are keeping safe and healthy. This is the third video, and in the previous two videos we had seen how to plot a line from one given endpoint to the other by using Bressenham's line drawing method. This was a question which we had done. This question was given in your assignment also, and we had done part 1 and part 2 of it. Now we will be doing part 3, and along with the part 3 we will also be seeing that how you can plot a circle for a given radius. That is how you will solve a numerical if you are asked to find out the points for a circle. So we will do it later on. Firstly, let us see how we can solve this part 3. So part 3 says that you need to plot a line from the point 4520 to the point 3010 using Bressenham's method. I had told you that you need to calculate the slope first, but before calculating the slope you need to check out that you need to keep this in mind that Bressenham's method all plots lines from left to right always. That is, Bressenham's method plots lines from left to right always. Left to right means the point x1 should be less than x2. Right? x1 should be less than x2. So you are moving from x1 to x2. That means you are plotting the line from left towards the right side. Now see, in this case, in our case, x1 is equal to 45 and x2 is equal to 30. So in our case here x1 is greater than x2. So what we will do? So this is the case here. We will swap the endpoints. So we will swap the endpoints before calculating the slope. So this is to be done. We will swap the endpoints before calculating the slope m. So we will see that we will now consider that we shall be plotting the line from the point 3010 to 4520. So the point 3010 begins the makes up the first point, that is x1, y1, and the point 4520 should be considered as the second point, that is the point x2, y2. So after swapping these endpoints, now you will be proceeding as usual. You will calculate slope as y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So here it comes out to be 20 minus 10 divided by 45 minus 30. So it turns out to be 10 divided by 15, and it is less than 1. So after that means you have find out that m is less than 1, and from this point onwards you will be solving the numerical as usual as you have done in part 1. Alright. So this is how you will be doing this part 3. ये पार्ट 3 आपको इस तरीके से करना है. तो जिन्होंने किया है, all those students who have solved this numerical, please see that they have proceeded in this manner only. Means they have swapped the endpoints first, because here the line the given endpoints are in right to left order. So you will be swapping the endpoints and then calculating the slope and then proceeding with the numerical. Now let us see how we can calculate the how we can scan convert a circle. Suppose the question given to you is can convert a circle with radius 5 units and center is 50, 100. Say the circle is to be plotted using the midpoint algorithm. So let us see how we can do this. Before doing this numerical, let us review that what are the formula, what are the relationships, what are the expressions which we shall be using to solve this kind of numerical. Firstly, the midpoint algorithm says that the very first point to be plotted is, there are some rules which we will be keeping in mind. So the very first rule is that the first point to be plotted is 0 r. That is, here r is radius is, here radius is 5 units, right? So the first point to be plotted is 0.05. So this is the first point which is to be plotted, that is the 0.05, because radius is 5 units. The first point to be plotted is 0r, it is 0.5. Then secondly, the circle algorithm says that we have to follow this rule: x is equal to x plus 1 and y is equal to y or y minus 1. For a circle, it is y is equal to y or y minus 1. In every step, we have to repeat this thing until x is less than equal to y. Again, then a decision about which y is to be selected, y is equal to y or y is equal to y minus 1 in the circle. We shall be considering the decision parameter p. The initial value of decision parameter p is equal to 1 minus r. Actually, it is 5 by 4 minus r. So we can round it off to 1 minus r to make our task easier. So according to this, it comes out to be, initial value of p comes out to be 1 minus 5. That is, it is equal to minus 4. Then next expression which we need to keep in mind is that p is always to be updated like this: p is equal to p plus 2x plus 1 or p is equal to p plus 2 times x minus y plus 1. So in the previous step, if p is negative, then we will update p using this relationship, and in the previous step, if p comes out to be positive, greater than 0, then we shall be updating p with the expression p is equal to p plus 2 times x minus y plus 1. Now let us start calculating the points. You need to make a table with these headings: x, y, the point which shall be plotted, and the decision parameter p. X, y and p. As told to you, the very first point to be plotted is 0, 5. So x is 0 here, y is 5 here, and the very first point p, here we have calculated, this is minus 4. It is minus 4. So it is less than 0. It is less than 0. So in this step, in the next step, you will update x by 1, increment x by 1, but y will be same. Here it is written x is equal to x plus 1, y is equal to y, or y is equal to y minus 1. Y is equal to y if p is less than equal to 0, and y is equal to y minus 1 if p is greater than 0. So y is changed if p comes out to be greater than 0. But in this here, in the very first step, p is negative, so we will not change the y. Again, we will be updating p here by using the expression p is equal to p plus 2x plus 1. See, we had noted down this rule also, that we will update, better write here update p is equal to p plus 2x plus 1 if p is less than equal to 0, or update p is equal to p plus 2 times x minus y plus 1 if p is greater than 0. In the second step, p is updated as previous value of p is minus 4 plus 2 times x. X is 1. 2 times 1 plus 1. So it comes out to be minus 4 plus 2 is minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1. It is less than 0. So let us continue with the third step. X, y and p. In the previous step, p is negative. P is negative. So for the next step, third step, we will increment x, but will not change the value of y. So for the next time, x is 2 and y will remain unchanged, that is 5. Again we will update p using the expression p is equal to p plus 2 times x plus 1. So now it comes out to be, in the previous step p was minus 1 plus 2 times x. X is 2 here. So it comes out to be 2 into 2 plus 1. So it becomes minus 1 plus 4 plus 1. So the expression is now 4. So it is greater than 0. In the next step, we will again increment x 3 and y, because in the previous step 4 the decision parameter p is greater than 0. So now we will change the value of y. So now the value of y should be decremented and it becomes 4. In a circle, we will always change, whenever we will change the value of y, we will decrement the value of y. It is different from the line. So the point here is now 3 and 4. Again we will calculate the value of p. In the previous step, p was greater than 0. So now we will update the value of p by using the expression 2 times p is equal to p plus 2 times x minus y plus 1. That comes out to be 4 plus 2 times x minus y. X minus y is 3 minus 4. 3 minus 4 plus 1. It comes out to be 4 plus 2 into minus 1 plus 1. 4 minus 2 plus 1. So it comes out to be 3. It is again greater than 0. So in the next step, the point x comes out to be 4 and y comes out to be, y needs to be changed because p is greater than 0. So it will be changed and it will be decremented. 4 and 3. Now see, for this case, x is 4, y is 3. X has become greater than y. Now stop. So these are the points which will be plotted for the first octant. Okay. For first octant, the points are 0, 5, 0, 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, then 2, 5, then 3, 4. So these are the 4 points for the first octant. Now we will relocate this point to given center 50, 100, because we know that the circle drawing algorithms always plot the points assuming the center to be origin. Now the center given in the question is not the origin, but it is some other value. So we will relocate these points to the given center. How we will relocate? So the first point will become 0 plus 50, 0 plus 50, and then 5 plus 100. Similarly, the next point will be 1 plus 50 and 5 plus 100. Next point will be 2 plus 50 and 5 plus 100. Next point will be 3 plus 50 and 4 plus 100. So it comes out to be, the first point will be 50 and 105. Then next point will be 51 and 105. Next point will be 52 and 105. Next point will be 53 and 104. So we have relocated the points here. For the remaining octants, you can use the symmetry. This is the symmetry. The various points are like this. You can refer the diagram also. The various points are x, y, and then x minus y, then minus x, y, and then minus x minus y. Then it is y, x, y minus x, minus y, x, and minus y and minus x. So these were the points. So for the point 50, 100, for point 50, 100 in first octant, the points in other octants are again this 50, 100, then 50 minus 100, then minus 50 and 100, minus 50 minus 100, then 50, then 100 minus 50, then minus 100, 50, then minus 100, minus 50. So for the very first point, the points in other octants are like this. For the next point, for point 2, that is 51, 105, The points plotted will be 51, 105, then 51 minus 105, then minus 51, 105, then minus 51, minus 105, then 105 and 105 and minus 51, 105 and 105 and plus 51, 105 and minus 51, 10 minus 105 minus 105 and plus 51 minus 105 and minus 51, like this. Here I have made a mistake, I feel. Yes, the very first point here was 50 and 105. So please change this. It should be 105, 105, 105, 105, 105. Sorry, this is very sorry. This is 50 point. This is 105. This is 105. This is 105. This is 105. It was the point 50, 105, and I wrongly noted it down as here 50, 50, 100. It is 50, 105. So that is all from my side. Similarly, you will be finding out the points in other 7 octants for the point 52, 105 as well as for the point 53, 105. Please review this numerical. Do review this numerical. Try to solve it on your own. If you have solved a numerical, then you will never forget the algorithm also. It makes you easy to remember for the numericals also. So that